News, in fact, coming in now. A joint statement has been issued by India and Russia following the 23rd India-Russia Annual Summit. India and Russia have reaffirmed their long-standing special and privileged strategic partnership. Both sides have reviewed progress across political, defense, energy, economic, nuclear, space and cultural cooperation and agreed to further expand ties. The leaders have highlighted efforts to boost balanced bilateral trade, including work on a free trade agreement with the Eurasian Economic Union and plans to raise trade to $100 billion by 2030. They welcomed cooperation in energy, transport corridors such as INSTC and the Chennai-Vladivostok route and joint projects in the Russian Far East and Arctic. Both countries have agreed to deepen collaboration in science, technology, critical minerals, education, culture and tourism. They also reiterated strong coordination at the UN G20, BRICS and SCO, supported UNSC reform and stressed zero tolerance for terrorism. Regional issues including Afghanistan, West Asia and climate change were also discussed with a commitment to continued cooperation. So a joint statement has now been issued by both sides. Dr. Suvro-Kamal Datta, international affairs expert, let me quickly rope you in here on this joint statement. Dr. Datta, your first reaction, the first penned detailed joint statement being issued by both sides.
Yes, I was going through the joint statement in the evening, and the statement itself is very significant. There are a couple of important contours and a couple of important points. Before saying that, or before elaborating on that, let me come to the overall perspective about the visit of the Honorable President of Russia to India. Yesterday itself, the card diplomacy of Vladimir Putin, as well as the Honorable Prime Minister of Bharat, that had created a lot of flutter and jitter in Washington, as well as in United States of America. And I'm sure there must have been a lot of, heartbeats as well as goosebumps in Europe also in relation to that. Having said that, now prior to the visit of the Honorable President of Russia, the ratification of the Relos agreement by the Russian Duma, everything was explicitly mentioned in the Relos agreement itself in relation to our business ties, in relation to our economic cooperation, in relation to our strategic ties, as well as our defense and our strategic cooperation, not only at the bilateral level, but also at the global level. It is in that direction only this joint statement has come, and I am very happy about the areas where there is a specific and a very deep focus in relation to this. Let me touch upon on three aspects first. First is in relation to the people-to-people contact in the field of education, tourism, as well as culture. Emphasis has been given a lot in relation to, e-visa of 30 days for Russian tourists on arrival here in India for free of cost, and vice versa, going to Moscow. To have more students between both the countries in the field of pharmaceuticals, medicine, then agriculture, and also in the field of engineering, aerospace, aeronautics, and business management. These are very significant areas. Several agreements have been signed between prestigious Indian universities as well as Russian institutions and universities. Third is in relation to the naval bases and also the air bases. And this is also explicitly mentioned in the Relos agreement, which has been ratified by Duma or by the Russian parliament, which means that the Russian air bases as well as the Russian naval bases, India would be having the, unhindered opportunity to utilize those and to, fly its aircrafts in the air and to, go down to those air bases for several kind of joint exercises, and also utilization of the naval bases by the Indian Navy, and the utilization of the Indian ocean waters and Arabian Sea and Bay of Bengal waters by the Russian Navy. So that is very, very strategic. It's very important and it's very symbolic.
Okay.
Fourth is in relation to the business agreements which have been signed. There is a huge enhancement in relation to unhindered supply of urea by Russia to India for India's agricultural needs, and the assurance given by His Excellency Vladimir Putin that power and for fuel, Russia would do whatever necessary for
Yes.
helping the booming Indian
Okay. Let me
economy.
get in
That
Andrea Lucidi as well at this point, war reporter who's live with us.